Hey guys, it's your girl Lo, and welcome to my kitty care series. Thank you guys for being here. This is my first kitty care video. I just wanted to give a rundown of what we're going to be talking about on kitty care. I'm very excited about this kitty care thing, so I hope you guys like, comment, and subscribe to my channel for kitty care. This is long overdue. I know a lot of people have been waiting for this, so hopefully you guys enjoy this session series of kitty care. So if people don't know what the kitty care is, it's basically going to be information and education about your vagina. I am very into women's health, particularly vaginal health. If you guys do not know, I am a registered nurse. That's why my page is called Miss Lo BSN RN. So if you also have any questions about being a registered nurse, you can click on the other playlist because I have other videos just for nursing. But I wanted to make this series just for vaginal health because it's something that's very important to me. A lot of people just don't have access or just don't have a lot of resources or somebody to ask about their vaginal health. And some people, it might be uncomfortable for them, which is totally understandable. So I just wanted to be somebody who can share some things with you guys. This is not opinion based. This is fact based. It's supposed to be something that's educational. I do not know everything. I do not claim to know everything, guys. So if you feel like something that I am saying on here is wrong, or if there's other facts that say otherwise, feel free to comment. Feel free to email me on misslobsnrn@gmail.com and we can go over that, and I have no problem correcting myself. However, like I said, this is for everybody to know, everybody to learn from. So be nice, be respectful, okay? Talk to me cute, okay? Or don't talk at all. We're not here to bash anybody. We're not here to make people feel less than a person because they do not know. Somebody had to teach the girls that do know, like myself. Somebody taught me, or I found something to teach me, and this is just another way that people can learn or know information. So let's get started. Today I kind of just wanted to focus on one thing. We're going to focus on vaginal washes. So I will tell you guys my experience. I'm very, very open and transparent about most things. I use vaginal wash every day when I shower, of course. And the one I use, there are lots of different kinds, and I can put them all in the description box. But the one I use is Summer's Eve. I think you're supposed to put your hand by it. Summer's Eve. See, it's actually it won't close really. So I use Summer's Eve. I use the aloe. I also use the one for sensitive skin, because sometimes my skin can be a little sensitive and I wax. That's a totally different video. But so I use the aloe one. I use this every day. If you guys do not know what this is for, it's just to help your pH balance. I will do a whole video on pH balance in the vaginal area, but your pH in your vagina is very acidic, which is fine, but you don't want it to be too much on the base side or super acidic either. So it helps with your pH balance. It also helps with just everyday sweat, moisture retention. It even says on the bottle here, clinically tested. It helps with odors, bacteria. It's basically like a soap. So I use this every time I shower. A little goes a long way. You don't need a whole bunch. You can literally buy one of these, and then I think I buy some maybe every 2 or 3 months. You don't need a whole bunch. This is not to go in your actual vaginal canal. If anybody wants a whole video on the anatomy of your vagina, I will be totally happy to do that. If you just either email me or put a comment down, I will totally do that as well. Your vagina has a canal, a tube. This is not supposed to go inside. It's only for the outside of your vagina. So on the top, the sides, and your labia area. Do not put this inside. If you do not know, you should only be using some type of vaginal wash pH balance cleanser on your vagina. You should not be using scented lotion, scented body shampoo, even if it's top name brands like Dove or something, but don't use any cotton candy fantasy down there. It can cause a lot of irritation. It can cause things like yeast infections. It can cause your pH to be off, and once your pH is off, you can get something that is called bacterial vaginosis. Different type of bacteria can grow there down in your vaginal area. So it is not a good idea to put anything other than a vaginal cleanser. Like I said, there are a lot of different vaginal cleansers. There's Summer's Eve, there's Vagisil, there's Equate version of the same thing, which is a Walmart brand. I've seen ones at Dollar Tree. I've seen vegan type ones. I don't know if that's not vegan or not, but I've seen that actually. Vegan type ones. There's non-scented, there's aloe ones, there's one for sensitive skin. Most of them will not be scented anyway. If they are, they're like naturally scented, not sensitive, excuse me. You can always read the ingredients on the back. I always read ingredients when I'm buying things like this. I like Summer's Eve. I only really get Summer's Eve, but if I was going somewhere and I subsequently forgot my stuff and they don't have Summer's Eve, you could always look on the back, and the first ingredient is what is the most of, and the first ingredient that you should always see is water. Okay, you shouldn't see any alcohols, because that will dry your vagina out in part of the ingredients or anything like that. And even the directions say for external use. Okay, so don't put this all the way in your vagina. That's not what this is for. So it helps with sweating. Everybody sweats. Don't let anybody make you feel bad about sweating, because everybody sweats. Some people sweat more than others. It's fine. But keeps bacteria from growing, any type of odors. There's certain type of odors that you should not be smelling, and we'll go into another video about that. But to be honest with you, if you sit around and you play sports all day, or even if your thighs rub together, it's just like the rest of your body. It's not gonna smell like it just came out the shower after a 12-hour day. Okay, so it's for that. Also, when you use your vaginal wash, make sure you use another cleaning apparatus. So what I mean by that is you should have a washcloth for your body, or whatever you use, loofah, glove. Some people use their hands. Whatever you use to wash your body should not be the same thing you're using to wash your vaginal area. Okay, so for example, I use a washcloth for my body. I use a glove for my vaginal area, just because it's a little bit rougher, and I need that because I wax and to exfoliate. But we'll go into that another day. Along with the texture, you need something that's not super soft but not super firm, because the skin in your vaginal area is definitely thinner than the skin, like on your knee. The cells do replicate faster down there, so if you were to like cut yourself or something, you might notice that it heals very quickly down there, and that's why the cells replicate a lot faster. But however, since the cells replicate a lot faster, they do slough off quicker as well, which means that you can irritate yourself. So make sure whatever you're using, washcloth or a glove or a loofah, the material is good. Also, make sure you only use that for your vaginal wash every single time. So don't use your cotton candy fantasy for your body one day, and then the next day switch it up. Okay, so each time, that cloth is only for your vagina and your vagina wash every day. Do not switch it up, because the residue, no matter how much you clean your cloth or whatever it is, the residue stays, and that can irritate you as well. You should wash all of your towels and all of your washcloths or whatever you use at least once a week. They do say probably every 3 to 4 days, because when you dry yourself off and stuff, your skin cells tend to come off with it. But at least once a week, you should be changing your cloth, or at least washing it. And if you are very sensitive and you use really scented things to wash your clothes, like for example, Gain or something, before you use that cleaning apparatus on your vaginal area, make sure you rinse it off so you won't irritate yourself even more. I just wanted to make a video about, the vaginal wash today, and how it helps your pH balance and everything like that. pH balance in the female vagina is very, very important. If your balance is off, you can also have other things like vaginal dryness, or maybe too much moisture, different types of discharge coming out because your pH is off. That helps with that. I mean, it doesn't cure it. If you're having a pH problem, by all means, go to your gynecologist or at least your primary care so they can refer you to a gynecologist if they can't help. Vaginal wash is a good place to start. It's a good thing to use. Like I said, just don't use any cotton candy, sweet and low, let me see a Tootsie Roll, washes on your vagina, because it will irritate it. If it hasn't irritated it now, it will one day. That's the thing. So I get some people who say, oh, it doesn't irritate me. It will one day, because your hormones are constantly changing, and one day your body is not going to tolerate those type of things down there. That's all I wanted to say. If you have any comments, any suggestions for this video that I did not go over, because I did kind of want to keep it a general overview for especially our first kitty care session, feel free to comment, feel free to email me. Just like I said, just be nice, be open, okay? We're all here to help each other, women supporting women, okay? Everybody doesn't know, and that is perfectly fine. Somebody had to teach you, so let us help other people. Email me if you do not feel comfortable asking questions. My email is misslowbsnrn@gmail.com. I will email you back. If you want to follow me on social media, my Instagram, Snapchat, and Twitter are here, so you can feel free to follow me. If not, that is perfectly fine. If you like this video, I would so be very, very appreciative if you could like, comment, and subscribe. Let your friends or somebody else who knows who you may think needs this, you know, share this with them, share my page with them. This is not only for the females. It is called kitty care, but if you have a brother or somebody who just wants to know, everybody deserves to be educated. Let them know, hit up my channel. So don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys on our next kitty care session, okay? Bye.